Many of the council have said, Mala, you need to send in the Marines. The Marines are the ones that need to capture that city. They are the mailed fist that can smash in the door here. But lads, move! The Marines. Oh, what a sight. Look at that. We're using the line of sight here just to keep ourselves covered here from any gunfire from the ramparts. Look at that! Oh, that's an absolute joy. That is a joy to see. Oh, that is an absolute joy to see, sir. Greetings and welcome to episode 102 of my Empire Total War Darth mod USA campaign. And first, my friends, I'd like to apologise for the lateness of this video. I've had a huge amount going on behind the scenes, as it were, primarily with Max as well, and two other things with work, so have been a little bit behind schedule, shall we say, my friends, so I do apologise for that to start with. But again, we come back, my friends, to one of probably the biggest battles we'll have possibly anywhere at the moment. You can see 20,000 Mughal are against us here. We're trying to wrestle Agvituk here from the Mughals, the last sort of bastion here of enemy forces within the sort of the continent of America. And we really have to bring this to a conclusion here one way or another. As you can see, we're up against, dare I say, these forces aren't anything to be sniffed at all here. These are very, very combat-heavy, combat veterans indeed, my friends, as you can see here. Some of these musketeers have been quite clearly through the mud and the blood here to try and wrestle these territories for the Mughals. But we are not going to yield this at all, my friends. We have some wonderful, wonderful generals here. General JP. We have, of course, General Roberts and General Zeke here as well. As you can see, General Zeke's army has taken a little bit of a beating here, a little bit of a battering, as it were, last time we assaulted the Mughal forces. We did take a little bit of a beating there. We haven't had a chance to replenish and repair here, but that doesn't make this army any less important. It really is an absolute vanguard here about our push here to try and rid ourselves here of the Mughals on the continent here. We will achieve this goal, my friends, although it will be against us. Now, many of the council have already said, use what you have. The artillery support you have at your disposal will be absolutely essential here to us being able to really push against this Mughals onslaught. Remember, the Mughals have attacked us. They have attacked us this time, but we are dug in here. Look, we've taken a number of years to build defences here along this road. We've cut this road off a long time ago. We just need to push in against the Mughals here, take Agvituk here, try and clear this sort of den here of the Mughals. They have had this territory for a long time. They themselves have been dug in for a long time, but as you can see here, look at this, we do have the 24 pounders coming in here. We've also managed to reinforce with Continental Marines, and of course we've got a good amount here of cavalry. Now we don't have very many sort of infantry units, but we have to try and make do what we've got here. We've got to try and pull back. We do have a significant amount of guns coming in here on the rear here, but I think it's probably better if we just rearrange this here so that we have infantry coming in primarily as the main reinforcing armies here, and I think we'll have cavalry here as well. I think that should do that. We've got the 24 pounders. I think that's probably much more beneficial to us. And again here we shall also bring in, we don't really need these guns to be the primary. Let's just get this absolutely done properly here, because these armies are going to be absolutely essential here in holding off 20,000 Mughal. 20,000, my friends, that is a huge amount. Right, that should do that there. I believe we're absolutely here. Now, 20,000, but this is probably the best army they have. This is probably the most combat hardened force they have here. Very excellent troops. So we mustn't underestimate the Mughals. Many of the councils say we can just simply blitz these. We can. These mob here are just simply a pitchfork mob with some archers as well. And again here, most of these are archers with some sort of tribal auxiliary mixed in here, and again tribal auxiliary here, native musketmen, and also some mob and bow here. But this is the force we're going to deal with. They're coming in immediately after we deal with these. Also the council as I said, if we could take out the elephants here, the war elephants here, you can usually see those armies crumbling quite quickly here as well. Now, a number of generals have asked for armies. We know that Talassi, I hope I pronounced that right, has also requested an army in the south. That will be coming very soon as well. We've got Giovanni's also requested an army, so I haven't forgotten about any of you. Believe me, my friends, I haven't forgotten about any of you at all. But this is the battle we have to focus on right now. We have to take this fight. It has to go in our favour here. We have to rid Agvituk here, because it's pinning down 3 of our finest generals and their armies here in sort of Canada, as it were. We need them to be in Europe, or at least maybe even in the Don here. Now, there has been a request this army group remain together. General Roberts made the request that this army group remains together for the foreseeable future, and that has been granted. That permission has been granted. This army group will remain as it is. They will always move together in in unison wherever they are. Sometimes it may have to be they'll reach a specific sort of theatre of operations. They may have to move in different directions, but primarily this army group will remain as it is. So these generals will actually be working in concert with each other for the foreseeable future. Let's begin this battle, my friends. Let's begin this battle here. And what a battle it will be, it really is. But the artillery, the fire support will prove absolutely vital here. It really, really will. It's going to play a massive part here in this battle. We also have to try, if possible, to pull back on some reserves here. If we can get reserves out of here and sort of pull the reserves back, at least have maybe 1 or 2 regiments in reserve, because remember, the Mughals will charge at us as soon as they're close to us, because they'll try and overwhelm us with sheer numbers. If that happens, then the line will possibly crumble. We have to be prepared here for what is to come. Luckily, we have defences here. We are embedded here. Remember, we've cut that road, those supplies, the munitions, everything that they need here, the food, the rationing, everything has been cut off because we've taken this road here. What oh, this is cold, my friends. This is a brutally cold day here. It really is. We have that sort of this undulation, the topography here of this map of this particular battlefield here. It just undulates here, as you can see, starting from a high point here, where this have this small hamlet, and then sort of moving down, cascading downwards here into almost a valley here. This is almost like a valley here, but I think we'll try and keep ourselves slightly raised above that valley here. As you can see, we have an excellent wall here that sort of wraps its way around a good portion of the sort of the back area here. As you can see, it has a vast wall here, sir. I I mean, that is absolutely stupendous, because you can see we do have a wide, I would say, a wide deployment zone, more than a sort of a, you know, the length as it. So we've got that depth here, but we want to pull back. Remember, we want them to come to us. We need to have that space between the Moghals here, so we've got time to prepare ourselves. If we had some of those hills up here, that would be an absolute joy. But we have to work with what we've got here. We're going to try and keep the hamlet on this side of ourselves if we can. So we'd be pulling our forces more to this sort of left-hand flank, trying to keep the hamlet here, because if the hamlet was here, at this area here, then that would be used. Of course, we use that to break up their sort of formations, to break up their sort of advance. But because it's quite close, it's slap bang in the middle here of this, of our particular zone of deployment, we can't really use it apart from maybe using, sort of keeping them away from here and funneling them. We can use it to funnel them through the middle here, through the left flank. But let's bring General JP to here. Now the guns, absolutely going to be essential here. We hold the guns here. We could put them here, but again, that's going to sort of, line of sight is going to be crippled there. Oh, look at that! What an absolute joy, sir. And we can, of course, with the demarcation lines right back here. So of course, General JP will be moved back here. These guns here are going to be pivotal to us holding here. They are absolutely essential. We do have some good cavalry as well. I think it's absolutely important here that we have the 12th and the 13th anchoring this line here. Now I know that many of the councils are saying, man, use that wall here, but we would then therefore lack the defence of this here. We've got to keep them close to the guns. I wonder if we can just push those guns back. Let's put General JP here. We're just going to... Gentlemen. Thank you. We'll just push them back here to the limits here. Then giving ourselves this decent amount of distance here between guns and front line, just in case the front line gets overwhelmed. Now, I think we'll put the 13th here on the right. And again, we'll definitely look for horse trap as well, I think, here. Now, do you have any... Of course, we've got excellent regiments here, but some of these regiments haven't seen much action in terms of fighting, but that doesn't make them any less important to the defence here. They are excellent troops, otherwise they wouldn't be here, and they wouldn't be part of these generals' particular armies. Now, we mustn't neglect the right flank just because we've got this hamlet here. That would be ill-advised. We'll use this regiment here again, anchoring the left very strongly here. I think we will push up to the hill here. We need to cover every possible contingency. Oh, that's an absolute wonder. Now that's a very strong defensive line. Again, we can't underestimate the sheer magnitude of the forces we're up against here. We'll use this regiment again just to stretch out to the right. Thus, actually they'll probably get hit by cavalry here, and we do need to pull some regiments back. We'll keep 2 regiments in reserve. Now we'll have this regiment here on the right. Now they may have to be used immediately, in which case they will be put into the line without hesitation. Again, here, we don't need fire for any fire casualties. We do have this. We're going to assume, but sometimes assuming can be very, very poor decision making. But we're going to assume we're going to be hit by this on the right flank pretty hard here. And again, now cavalry again is going to be crucial. We do need some defensive cavalry. We also need offensive cavalry to start picking these apart here. We'll keep cuirassiers. We'll keep a regiment of horse back in defence. Hither. And we'll also keep... Do we have any more regiment of horse? Do we have got cuirassiers here? No, these are all regiment of horse. We'll keep another regiment of horse back in defence as well. Again, we can and we will shift these regiments around so the horse will be actually pulled along here. But we need to strike out here. I think we'll mix and match here. We'll take a cuirassier with the 8th regiment here. Shift it to this flank with the regiment and vice versa. Now, we've got to be careful here. We're not going to be caught on the hop. that's going to be our sort of offensive, our offensive troops here. This cavalry is going to serve us very well here in terms of keeping them on the back foot, protecting our flanks. That is what we have to do here, my friends. Now, we've got our artillery ready. So I've got quick line, but we're not sure how close they're deploying. They're deploying very close to our lines here. This no-man land is not massive at all by any means. But we will be covering the sort of the outer line here, just briefly. Is going to sort of just scratch here that he started the deployment zone here for the Mughals, but we've got a massive battle in front of us here. Be under no illusions, my friends, of the sheer scale and magnitude of this battle. Let's begin. Oh, that is huge, sir. That is absolutely huge. If they're going to move forward, we're going to use quicklime on them. And again, we're not going to be caught on the hop here at all. Now, whether there are their reinforcements coming in from this flank over here, over there, so we can actually catch these gentlemen. Let's go to diamond formation because we will be attacking. There they are. Move, gentlemen, move. My goodness me, that is a stupendous amount of troops coming off the line here. Let's use the line of sight here to our advantage. Oh, it's a cold day here. Look at these grass. Yes, yes, steady lads. Almost under fire. I'm going to give them fire at will here. Oh, that is. Fire. And as I said, my friends, right flank is going to come under a huge amount of pressure here. Oh, look at that. They've already taken damage. We're going to direct this ourselves. Steady, lads, steady now. They've already gone. They've already broken. We've got to focus this now. We cannot allow them to get... this bowman here. Come on, gentlemen, fire. Fire. Steady, lads, steady now. We might have to reinforce this flank particularly, but let's hold our nerve. Let's just hold our nerve here. Oh, that's an absolute joy to see. Oh, look at that. Shattered. Kobashi cavalry. Perfect. We've drawn out the Kobashi cavalry here. If they move on here, we will strike. Let's give them 2 targets. And so be it, sir. Let the battle commence. If we can kill these generals here, it will be an absolute boon for us. Be under no illusions, my friends, of the sheer magnitude of that victory if we were to take that. We cannot get engaged with these generals at all. We must... That's more like it. Come on, lads. They've broken, they've shattered. So these gentlemen. Drat, they've broken as well. They've been shattered, the cuirassiers have been shattered. Bring them in, draw them in, lads, draw them in. Wow. Perfect. General Roberts is here. Drats. Keep firing, lads. Oh, that's more like it. Move General Roberts once again. Coming to fortify these flanks. What we'll do, I think, is this left flank is going to come under. Get in square, lads. Superb to see. If we can kill these generals here, it will prove an absolute... Yes, they're going to break down you fiends, sir. Oh, that's an absolute joy to see. What the... They're shattered. We're going to shift this force. I'll keep this force as it is here. Let's just remain calm. Got Bowman. Quite clearly we're going to be prepared here for this, but they're moving in bit by bit here. That's a lot of forces. We've got to watch our munitions. I think we will swing this regiment here just to reinforce. This regiment will take its place. Again, everything must be calmly done here. We mustn't panic. Panic will be our doom. We now have all three generals now present on the battlefield, which will add a lot of additional morale. got the double time, double time. We've got swordsman, Islamic swordsman here. Let's just move out of the way here. We're not going to get ourselves too... That's more like it. Well done, sir. We've got to protect these flanks. Keep the line, sir. Keep the line. Wait for the order. Wait for the order. If we can get these Islamic swordsmen here, because they will cut us to pieces. Oh, that was fantastic. Let's keep the fire. Actually, what we will do, I think, is we'll shift this regiment to this flank. Look at that, they've come back here. Can we catch these Islamic swordsmen in? These bowmen here, they just know what's coming here, don't they? We're going to switch these gentlemen here to this flank. Let's get these native musketmen here. Keep the fire going, lads. Sir. Oh, lads, hold the line. That's more like it. Fire! Give them a volley, lads. Come on, let's get them lads out. Peace. Hindu musketeers, he's going to be a problem for us here. We've given these a run around here. Can't be using too many here. We've got to... Shadow, they're gone. support going, lads. We've got to cut these down before these musket men get in here. Steady, lads. Got to hold a firm line here. Hold a firm line, lads. Go head them off, lads. Oh, that's perfect. That's beautiful. There's don't let him get away. Here they come. Lost another regiment. Clear this flank. Oh, yes. You are. What the blazes? What a shot. My compliments to the chef, sir. These Islamic swordsmen are absolutely butchering our flank here. Yes, they've broken. We need to shift one of these regiments. To this flank here. General Zik is also going to be moved to here. My goodness me, this is absolutely massive, the amount of troops they've able to forage here. Got to reinforce this flank here, whatever happens. Keep firing, lads. Oh, well done, sir. My goodness me, what a fight this is. This is preposterous. Oh my goodness me. Look how many forces are coming off the line here. Rama Hassan. Bajari Pani. Gone. Going to be tested here, my friends. test it to the limit. So we'll try and hold something back in reserve. Good grief, this is absolute insanity, sir. Oh, look lively, gentlemen, look lively. Is it? I mean, look how many are coming off the line here. Our 24-pound foot artillery. I wonder if we can deal with those. Time, gentlemen, double time. Musketeers, we've got to deal with these musketeers. Time. Oh, good grief. That's more like it. Let's hold. Get in there, lads. We are running out of ammunition. We've run out of ammunition here. Get in there, lads. Let's go over there and meet them. Full General JP back here. Perfect. Got to shorten our lines here. Broken, but they fought well, sir. Got to shorten our lines here. Oh, it's just a joy to see. Yes, wonderful. We can bring these gentlemen into reserve. Yes. Oh my goodness me. Let's keep the fire going. This fire support has been absolutely essential to us being able to hold this flank here. Let's get these musketeers out of our way here. What the blazes are you up to? Mac! No! No! Let's get these gentlemen in here quickly. Oh, they've gone. let's just shorten these lines here. Got to use everything we've got. Oh, good grief, that was a heck of a hit there. They broken. Oh, there's just too many of them there. Oh, what a shot there, sir. Oh, this is even better, sir. 71st coming off the line. Let's just make sure we've got this little right flank covered. Ooh, ooh. Welcome, sir. We've managed to reconstitute the line here. Just in time. Just in time we managed to... Oh, look at that. Oh, for goodness sake, gentlemen, this is not some kind of meandering Sunday brunch. Let's put an end to them, General Zek. The fire support here has been exemplary. Exemplary, sir. General Zik back. Let's look smart here. Not some meandering mess. We managed to bring our lines back to full strength here. There's a brief lull there. Max. Let's redirect our fire on this levy. Fire going, lads. They can still overwhelm us here if we're not careful. Still overwhelm us. Oh. Now that's a joy to see. I think we might take the fight to them here. Excuse me, my friends, while if you do hear Max's name mentioned one or two times, see his little boisterous. He's a little unwell at the moment. Oh, look at that. We've absolutely smashing everything they've sent at us. Absolutely destroyed, mauled everything they brought at us here. Next time we took the fight to them, my goodness me, that's a lot of troops still to come off the line here. Tremendous amount to come off the line here still. We don't want to get bogged down in anything silly here, so we're actually going to pull these gentlemen back. Just in case we get overwhelmed, we could probably need that extra firepower. Oh, look at that. That was an absolute joy there to see. We're going to pull back, we're not going to do anything silly here. We're going to make sure that we're absolutely on the ball here. Look at this, it's absolutely littered here with the dead of our enemy here. The Moghals have taken a heck of a punishing beating here. Wonder to see. Something hasty. Nothing hasty at all. Let's retreat these gentlemen. Move these into the line. Sorry about that, my friends. We continue the fight here. Look at this. Oh, this is going to be a bit. No, let's retreat these gentlemen here. We're coming under a huge amount of pressure here. Huge amounts. We can retreat these gentlemen. We can move these gentlemen into place to replenish and reinforce this line. Look how many troops they've got. It's absolutely ridiculous. Retreat. You have to constantly reinforce at all times. Come on, gentlemen, move into that line there. Switch this flank here, the 71st, onto this flank here. What a fight this has been. What a fight. What a battle this has been. They're going to make a final push here. You could quite clearly see they're going to make a final push. Yes. Oh, we've got plenty now coming off the line here. Exactly what we needed here. Exactly what we needed. Where the places that general come from? Actually, I think we'll take their guns out. No, we won't, because that's just a stupendous amount. That's it, lads. What a fight this has been, my friends. What a fight. Looks like we've lost some. Yeah, we've lost some here from the counter fire. Oh, gentlemen. Oh, we've absolutely butchered them here. Oh, what a shot, sir. Just pull these gentlemen back here. Excuse any noise in the background, my friends. You can probably guess who that might be. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Have we finally seen the last of the Mughals here? What a sterling defense this has been here. What a sterling defense this has been. What an absolute joy this has been. A sterling defense, sir. my friends, we've got them. The last of the Mughals. The last of the Mughals. They've gone. I say we push up now, and I think we're going to rid ourselves of the last of these regiments here. Yes, look at this. It's all over for them. We've fought 20,000 Mughal forces here. Hey, where are they still firing from? Ceasefire. Double time, gentlemen. Look at the battlefield here. Look at this. Look at the sheer magnitude of the death toll here for the Mughals. I mean, it is extraordinary. They must have lost at least 15,000 men here. At least. I mean, look at this. That's the high tide markers here of their advance. They never got further than that there. What an absolute brute of a force that fight that was. What the blazes is going on here? What the blazes is going on here? Look at this, it's absolutely littered with the dead of our enemy here. The Mughals have been absolutely pushed. I mean, look at this, they're even still within formation here. When you look here, look at that, they're still in formation, that's why they got wiped out. The artillery has performed exemplary here. Come on, I've got to kill this general here. We're almost there, lads. One more push. And we've done it. Look at this. I mean, absolute mauling of the Mughals here. What a joy to see. It really is. Wow, cavalry's going to take a beating here. Let's pull them out. Forces are in position now. We've given orders, gentlemen. Pull out here. Yes, the general's dead. They broke him. They've had enough. They've had enough, sir. What a fight that was. Oh, yes, we've done it. Pyrrhic victory. We've done it, my friends. We've done it. We have finally brought... Look at that. 13,000 men killed. My goodness me. Nearly 700 kills per regiment. What a fight that was. That was exemplary. Can we take the city off the march? Looks like they're going to move fresh forces in here. Afghanistan, Ottoman Empire. Reconstituting their forces. Italian states. Russia. Spain. Spain. Moving more forces upwards here towards Paris. I'm not exactly what sure they're up to here, but we're going to remain vigilant here because Spain has some very powerful forces here indeed. These armies are at full strength. We do have a lot of these. We have 3 regiments here, 3 forces here. I think we'll have one of these as Courland. Norway has been staunch allies. What a fight that was, my friends. What a fight. That was a joy to see, it really was. One final push will probably be, yes. +1 to morale, +1 to, depending on land. Confident general, confident general. A huge amount here. We're trying to construct another fleet here. It's going to be, yep, we're going to try to put another fleet here. It's going to guard our operations here. Excellent, we've reinforced here quite vigorously. East Prussia, Königsberg here, that's going to bring us a lot.
Ready for order. Yes.
We're going to bring Hungary under siege here.
Sound the call to battle.
Continue
Settlement
siege.
received.
Reinforcing.
Yes.
They're reinforcing here. Replenishing here. Can we take Hungary for one last push here? What a fight here as well. Look at this.
Make ready.
We've got to replenish and repair all of these armies here, no matter what the cost. Oh, they fought with exemplary bravery and courage outside Berlin. Finally ours.
Sir. Yes, sir. Sir.
Some of these forces did take quite a beating here.
Ready and waiting order. Your humble servant.
Nothing there at all. It looks like we're going to have quite the battle here for Hanover. That's going to be massive. Now, some of the council did recommend that we maybe pull back here, but I think what we will do,
Make ready.
we're going to make a stand.
March.
We're going to make a stand there. We're also bringing this.
Yes, sir.
We're bringing Dresden immediately under siege.
Waiting order. Settlement under
Look at that, a wondrous sight there, sir.
At the ready.
Most of these are already being brought under control here. We're not going to spend that much money here because there's not any need. Now, we do have got a lot of forces being recruited here. I think we'll continue that recruitment. Oh, Fusiliers, excellent. Ah, Marines. Which we'll put here. Sharpshooters. Excuse any noise in the background, my friends. And we shall... Oh, look at that, wonderful set. The army has arrived. We shall put this army into the Mediterranean. We're going to make a push here. We've also got these forces here. Which we completely forgot about here. General Blue Block. So what we will do is we'll move... This general here will be General Talassi here. Oh, we've got these gentlemen though. They're absolutely holding us down here. Drats. We can't move because we've got these forces here in place. Now they can't move because we've got these. So we're pretty much pinned here. It might be best if we try and move these out, because if they get crushed in here by these forces, we will be in dire straits. I think what we will do is we'll move these. And I think we'll push. Mind you, we could probably send a battle group. We should send a battle group ideally. To reinforce. I think that's what we will do. We've got a lot going on here, so we've got a lot to do here. But my friends, I'm going to end this episode here. As I hope you can hopefully... Let's actually get a barracks here. And we shall build where we can and recruit where we can. We've got this fort here now, almost at full replenishment. But my friends, I'm going to end this episode here. We've enjoyed this. I apologise for just having the one battle and not much else here on the campaign map. There's a lot going on, my friends, at the moment. But I hope you've enjoyed it, my friends. If you have, as always, please keep your comments coming down below. They've been absolutely fantastic. They really, really have. And I hope you're having a great time, whatever you do, my friends. But until next time, my friends, bye for now.